State football here with Eddie Eviston, the head coach of the Covington Catholic Colonels, the reigning state champions in Class 5A. And Eddie, a lot of big expectations this year after a big year last year. Tell us a little bit about the 2018 squad.
Well, obviously every year is different. Every year is a different team, a different identity of a team, and that's what we've been working on since January, is figuring out who we are, what our strengths, what our weaknesses are, and so as we gear up here in August, trying to figure that out. So we'll see.
I look at some of your guys you got returning, McGinnis, Mayer. You got some really quality leadership on the senior squad. Tell us about that class.
Yeah, obviously we have a nucleus of guys that are returning starters that have really played at a high level the last year or 2 years. So we're looking forward to them to lead us into the season and bring those other guys that are a little yellow right now, a little green, and bring them up and see what type of players they're going to be.
What about the underclassmen? Any of those guys sticking out that you think will have a good year?
Yeah, there are, but it's still too early to tell. We're not really in full contact. We had our first full contact today, so this is real football now. So that'll all play out. But there's some guys that have some really good potential, and we're gonna have to lean on some guys. We're gonna have to make sure that some of these younger guys can play for us. So that's gonna be key to how successful we are.
I look at Northern Kentucky. I still think you guys are the team to beat in Northern Kentucky, but as you look across the state of Kentucky, do you think there are too many classes here in football? Should it be pared down a few?
Yeah. Personally, I do. Personally, I think it's a little too much. That's way above my pay grade to make those decisions on what happens. And and for all purposes, we're gonna play. Whatever they put us in, whatever they, we gotta play football. And that's why we play the sport. It's just to make sure that these guys are having a good experience playing the game of football, and that's what we're doing. So no matter what that is, no matter the number of guys in our class, if it's a lie, it's a little. We're just gonna play football.
You've been to you've won 3 state championships as a head coach, and this be your 7th year as a head coach now? Unbelievable. When you look at this team and you go from one year to the next, what really excites you about this team moving forward?
It's like every year. It's just like you have this kind of some clay and you got to mold it together to kind of see what you got, and it comes out different every time. And so I'm really looking forward to seeing what this team becomes. And every team's going to face adversity and have their challenges, and I think we will too. And so I think that's the fun part, is kind of seeing how these guys respond to some of those things, and how they grow as football players, but also just as young men.
Michael Mayer, I want to ask you one more time about this kid. He's a special player. Not often a kid comes around like this. Can you tell our fans a little bit about what he's all about?
Michael's just he's a freak of an athlete. Obviously he's a physical specimen, so he's got great size. But more importantly, one, he's a good kid, just a really good kid. He's coachable. I don't have to worry about him on or off the field. Another key thing about it, he loves to compete. He's got a competitive spirit, and that's more than anything. That's probably what makes him. That's what separates him. You're going to find guys that have his size. You're going to find guys that have all that potential. It's just, all right, what's their drive? What's that competitive spirit? And his right now is at a high level, and that's why he can play at a high level.
There you go. That's head coach Eddie Eviston of the Covington Catholic Colonels. They're looking to maintain and retain their Class 5A state championship. Thanks, bud. Yeah, that's good.